Section 1, welfare shall be defined as government benefits distributed to impoverished persons to enable them to maintain a standard of well-being. Section 2, specific assistances included are medical, income, food, and shelter assistances. This definition of welfare does not include child care or child welfare. Section 3, welfare benefits shall be given as current for 20 weeks, then payments will decrease by 5% each following week. Section 4, the decrease will cease when benefits are below 50% of the original amount. Section 5, specific exceptions to this decrease shall be determined by the Boise State Department of Human Services. Section 6, this bill shall be enforced by the Boise State Department of Human Services. Section 7, this bill shall go into effect immediately. Section 8, items holding a sin tax shall not be purchased through welfare through welfare services. I guess welfare paid services. Section 9, if an individual receives welfare, the purchases may be monitored under suspicion of purchasing restricted items. Section 10, all welfare checks will become welfare cards. Section 11, rehabilitation will be offered to anyone addicted to one of the restricted items. Section 12, restricted purchasing will be allowed if permission is granted by the Rehabilitation Center. And that is it. Really quick, beforehand, you have a smirk that I don't like. I have a question that says rehabilitation will be offered, if anyone knows about this, it says rehabilitation will be offered to anyone addicted to one of the restricted items. Does that mean who's paying for rehabilitation? So you know that?
No.
I'm guessing that means the state will be paying for this. Right, yeah, in the back? Majority leader.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that I don't believe that we should be monitoring welfare programs to that extent. I think we don't actually have an understanding of exactly what the people are using their welfare programs for. I just find it like an infringement kind of. So while I believe there's an infringement, I'm also going to read you guys some poem.
Go.
It's by Edward.
This is by a poet Cashing Out.
Why is this so loud? Continue.
I'm still saying things. I need to stop.
You actually have to continue speaking.
Yeah. Sorry, 36 so I'm riding around with
Hey, I call Fletcher.
Riding with a
would
blank
end his
t-shirt.
speaking time.
Smoking on blank. My diamonds talk for me. They say, hi, can I meet you? She fly. She fly high, high in the sky. I can't see you.
You're gonna do it, don't laugh.
Get a condo on my wrist, girl, I'm cashing out. 36-0, so I'm riding around with that Nina. My diamonds talk for me. They say, hi, can I meet you? I got Versace all in my bag. These blanks all in my bag. Plus these plugs all in my bag. Because they know I'm moving that tag. These Louis all in my face. Stay up on my waist. Plus it ain't on me for nothing. So we don't make me catch a case. Cause blank, I'm about it. We walking around with no check on me. Psh, yeah, I doubt it. I'm not Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I'd never amount to nothing. All the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling. In front of that, they called the police on me when I was trying to make some money to feed my daughters. And all the blank, well, in the struggle, you know what I'm saying. It's all good, baby, baby, It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, and Heavy D in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday rap attack, Mr. Magic, Marley Marr. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking blank and bamboo, slipping on private stock, way back when I had the red and black lumberjack, with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke, the hum. You never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight because I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the World Trade. Born sinner. the opposite of winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funkmaster, Flux, Lovewell, Starsky. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib. Same number, same hood. It's all good. So basically what he's alluding to is the notion that
Due to the complete lack of swag in this room, I would like to call Fletcher.
excuse me, sir.
4 minutes.
Next song, Big Papa.
What's
Check
the
it out.
time for
Junior.
Filibuster?
Yeah, 94. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Duchess in your bushes. Sorry.
I second that.
Who rock roots and make roots of all the
All in
mommies.
favor of closure?
The back of the club, sipping.
Please stand up.
Don't do it! I'm not done talking
Stand up.
This is my senatorial rights.
Everyone stop talking.
Stop, please.
Except for the filibusterer.
All opposed?
I'm actually right.
I'm opposed. I'll oppose.
Alright,
I'll oppose.
It failed.
the speaker does continue.
Because one of these honeys, Beggy, got to creep with sleep with keep the eve a secret. Why not? I don't like this song actually. There's some Rick Ross now. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Whip and work, hallelujah.
One nation.
One nation, under God, real, not saying it. Getting money from the start. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Whip and work, hallelujah. One nation, under God, real, getting money from the start. My Rolls Royce triple back, black. I'm itchy. What? All in the club. Bottles like I'm Mitchy. Blank. Rose, that's my nickname. Coke. Oh. Running in my big vein. Self-made, you just affiliate. I build the ground up. You bought it renovated. I think I'm Big Meech. I think I'm Larry Hoover. Getting work, hallelujah. One nation, under God. Blank, getting money from the start. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover.
I'm part of the filibuster.
It's actually one speaker at a time.
Yeah, I think your English is right.
What's music as well?
We asked them to take it seriously when we have one speaker at a time.
I'm honestly, I'm regarding to the notion that we have the House trying to infringe on welfare, and they don't actually understand what these people are using it for. I mean, not every single person in that House knows what the entire state is doing. So I don't think we have the right to expand our powers in that manner. Vibrate into the music, this is how we do it all night. Breezing down the freeway, just me and my baby in our ride. Just me and my boss. No worries at all. Listening to the Aston Martin music. Would have came back for you. I just needed time. He just needed time. To what I had to do. Caught in the life, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I will never know. So, we will never know if it's right
Decorum! Let the speaker finish!
that we can infringe on something that's constitutionally amended in regards to welfare. People need welfare, you know? People don't have jobs. Some of them rap, some of them don't. Not everybody can be a rapper like myself. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the walls. Automatic weapons, which we happen to ban recently. So Rick Ross is wrong here. On the floor. But who can you call? My down blank, one who lived by the code. Put this music blank aside, get it in on the road. A lot of quiet time. Pink bottles of rose. Exotic red bottoms, whole body glittered in gold. Following fundamentals and following in a rental. I love a nasty girl who... Whoa. That is not my jurisdiction. Now money triple up when you get it out of state. See, we don't get our money out of state. We try to learn businesses. Actually, that's what we did. Work out one of the first bills we passed. Senate Bill number 3. Need a safe cause. I'm running out of space. A Lurie Jetson. I'm somewhere out of space. In my two-seaters, referring to Aston Martin. She's the one I would take. We vibe into the music. This is how we do it all night. Breezing down the freeway. Just me and my baby in our ride. Just me and my boss. No worries at all. Listening to the Aston Martin music. Now for some Queen.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Is this real life? Is this just a fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. No escape. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go. A little high, a little low. Anyway, the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Other entrance. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and throw it all away. Get back to cash now. 36-0, so I'm riding around with that Nina. Riding around with that blank named Keisha. Smoking on that blank. My diamonds talk for me. They say, hi, can I meet you? Got a condo on my wrist. It's not really a condo, it's more like a watch, but it's close. Got a condo around my neck. That's all I had for my neck. Girl, I'm cashing out.
Hi, please.
My diamonds talk for me. They say, hi, can I meet you? Okay, I drop the top, hop in, blink, they come in by flocks, the birds come in by flocks, and catch some birds like Stockton, play with my money, I'm popping. No acting, but it's a movie. Got spins on the beat, so we ain't losing. Don't act like you, ain't choosing. I'm blowed up, yeah, I'm the bomb. Riding around.
Closure's denied because there's no majority.
Thank you. Riding around, blown on steak. So you good. You should thank moms. Top flow sweet chillin' at the Palms. We want the whole loaf. We want the whole loaf. So why would we take away people's welfare if even this man wants the whole loaf? Tell me. Please explain to me, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, it's big pimpin' over here. Touch. Time to cop the Maybach. Already had the vert. I got big money visions, Sammy Sosa pigeons. What that mean? That mean they jumpin' out the kitchen. And I'm on the money mission. Nobody can stop me. Just grab your camcorder. You guys don't have your camcorders, let's see that. Just grab your camcorder, press record, and go on and watch me. And you can skate on my ice. He's not referring to ice, he's referring to something else very inappropriate, and it's not legal in Boise State. And in the booth, I beat the beat up. Call me Rocky, yeah, I'm cocky, cool. This is the outro to my no, I'm kidding, it's not the outro to my filibuster, I'm just kidding. I'm riding around with that Nina, you know we smoking on that, something we legalized yesterday. Hey, can I meet you? Can I meet you, Mr. President, can I meet you? Can I meet you halfway on this bill? I don't think we can. Straight up, honey, really I'm asking. Most of these senators think they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign? Soon as they buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and ask what your interests are, who you be with.
Hello for closure.
Things to make you smile, what numbers to dial. You're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna call your crew, you can call my crew, we can rendezvous at the bar around 2.
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah, you need to.
We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plans to leave, throw the keys to the little C's. Pull the truck up, front, and roll up the next lane. So we can steam on the way to the telly, go fill my belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Conversate for a few, cause in a few, we gonna do what we came to do, ain't that right, boo? True. Forget the telly, we just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke eyes while you do me. Whoa. That's bad. Alright. Giving ends to my friends and it feels stupendous, tremendous cream, $1, I didn't say it, and a dream. Still don't get that away from me, seriously. Chopping, blank. Basically, alright, Mr. President, what he's implying is that he's extremely excited about the notion that we have legalized marijuana yesterday. I think we should all clap. The quorum can be excused for this. While we how much time do we have left? 15 minutes to use my computer. Can you 15 minutes? Can you? Excuse me, guys. I'm not done yet. You guys are being extremely disrespectful right now. Here we go. Given ends of my friends, and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, blank $1 and a dream. Still tote gets wrapped. You know, I hate more of this song. So I'm going to start over blowing money fast. I think this song's really good because it really shows how Monroe City actually last year was living by this song, and they were blowing money fast by buying golden tanks. See, Rick Ross was not buying golden tanks.
That was not true.
Rick Ross, it was not true.
One speaker at a time, please.
Yeah, seriously. I think I'm Big Meech. I think I'm Fernando Rojo. Whip and work, hallelujah. One nation, under God, real boy staters getting money from the Sunday. I think I'm Big Meech. Gabe Klotz. Whip and work, hallelujah. One nation, under God, real boy staters getting money from the start. My Rolls Royce triple black. So that means it has black seats, it has black windows, and I think it has black rims. Maybe black, I don't know, maybe black paint, I'm not sure.
Black grill. It is black.
Black grill?
Speaker at a time.
I don't know. Okay, just making sure. I'm itchy, blank. Ballin' in the club. Bottles like I'm Meech. Rose, that's my nickname. Something running in my big vein. Self-made, you just affiliate. I built the ground up. You bought it renovated. Talking plenty capers, nothing's been authenticated. Funny, you claiming the same blank, and I pulled the bottles up. Where are they? Where my comrades? Where the?
It's legally foul.
Where my dong's at? I just got that Antra bunker, and it's so white. Just might charge you double. I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Kick him out, kick him out, kick him out, kick him out.
Reconvening, guys.
Those of you disrupting the center, I ask that you leave.
I think I'm Big Meech. Fernando Rojo. Getting work. Hallelujah. One nation. Under boys state. Real boy staters getting money from the start. These senators and representatives, they mad because I'm icy. They're mad because I'm icy, Fernando. They're mad because I'm icy. They're not icy. Stunt so hard, make them come out and knife me. I think I'm Big Meech. Look at my timepiece. At Audubon, 100 reps.
Filibuster was right past council.
At least, look at yourself. Now, look at me. You can't see a senator. I'm what you used to be. Look at this way. You blank sideways. Always getting money. My senator's time case. So, look at this way. Look at this way. You senators and you representatives getting in my way. I swear I just made that up myself. I swear to God. You don't have to accept the subpoena, I believe, Mr. Roll. I believe that the Sergeant at Arms can kick out the House of Representatives. Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms, kick them out. Sergeant at Arms, please kick them out.
I tried.
Motion for closure.
I'd like to continue now. Am I getting a subpoena?
This is a subpoena for Jalal Taleb for today. As soon as possible, it's urgent for a gun law.
Okay, sounds good. I'm done here.
It's legally possible.
Joe, let me take over.
It's not possible right now. I'm still debating the bill.
As soon as possible.
I'm still debating the bill, so
It's
when I'm
urgent.
finished,
We have a speaker.
Yes.
I understand.
One speaker at a time, please leave the substitute.
Mr. Speaker, I understand it's very urgent, and it's my absolute responsibility to tend to it. But I believe that the gun legislation already passed, so personally, as soon as possible may mean never, or maybe in the next 5 minutes, or when the song's over. So let me finish my song, and let me spin a few more beats, and then I think I'll be done. Look at yourself now, look at me. Alright, are you looking? You're not looking. You can't see a senator. I'm what you used to be. I'm kidding. I'm just reading this. Look at this way. You representatives getting in my way. Always getting money. My senators time pace. So forget a representative. You can't see a senator. I'm what you used to be. Oh, I read that already.
Wait.
So forget a representative. I'm self-made. You, speaker, I'm self-paid. This is for my welfare users. This is for my governors. This is for my senators. This is for my bureaucrats. Got 100 on a head of a snitch, Senator. I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation, under boys state, real senators getting money from the start. I know you know where those. I'm just gonna insert there. According to my laptop, I have 9 more minutes, so. And I have 9 minutes.
to adjourn after this.
I memorized a few. So I think I'm Big Meech. I think we went on over that. And I think I'm Larry Hoover as well. I think you've also memorized the song now. The reason for this, actually, I'm being completely honest right now, is that I'm actually a leftist and I strongly believe that welfare is needed for those who need it. I also believe that this bill was pretty well written, minus the fact that it said they have the right to monitor their welfare programs. If we can take welfare out of the Constitution and we can just eliminate it completely, then maybe they can monitor my welfare programs, just like they monitor my phone calls, unfortunately. Just like they defend some amendments and then just completely ignore the others. So I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, getting work, hallelujah. One nation, under boys state, real senators getting money from the start. I think I'm Big Meech. I think I'm Gabe Klotz. Getting work. One nation, under boys state, getting bills passed from the start.
Decorum.
Here we go. I'm a big fan of Notorious B.I.G., so I'm gonna recite a poem from him. Check it out, Junior, M-A-F-I-A. Yeah, 94. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical Dutches in your butches. What does that even mean? Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. They back to the club, sipping my way is where you'll find me. The back of the club, macking on senators, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking. Not saying that. Music blasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got a creep with. Sleep with. Keep the eep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Because we both got ha. Now check it. I get more mad than Craig and in the back. Oh. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. Biggie Smalls on his own has enough to feed the needy. So these welfare programs might be unnecessary after all. But if he wasn't dead, then we could write a bill and subpoena him and not subpoena me. And maybe he can give us a grant and not Governor Claus. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes.
I got a subpoena to issue.
Get issued.
Jalal Taleb.
No need to be greedy. I just got mad friends with Benzes. C notes by the layers. True blank players. When I'm done with my debate, when I'm done debating my bill, Senator Vasquez, I think you can just exit if you have a problem with what I'm
I
saying.
have multiple times.
Continue doing it. Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got chronic by the tree. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. So the blank getting money, playing blank like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Papa. If you got blank in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Because I see some ladies tonight who should be having my baby. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop talking now, Mr. Sergeant in Arms of the House of Representatives, who doesn't even belong here.
Didn't even go, sir.
Straight up, honey. Really, I'm asking. Most of these blank, they be macking, but they be acting. Sorry, guys, I don't have really good beat. Even though I'm from the 313, this is hard. Who they attracted with that line? What's your name? What's your sign? As soon as he buy that wine, I just creep out from behind and ask what your interests are. Who you be with? Excuse me. Sorry, 1 second. I just taking emails. I'm gonna read it. Most of these representatives think they be active, but they be active. Who they attracting with that line? This is a subpoena for Jalal Taleb. Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and ask what your interests are. Who you be with? They tell me Governor Klotz. And I tell them things to make you smile, what numbers to dial. You're going to be here for a while. I'm going to call my crew, you can call your crew, and we can rendezvous in the governor's office around 2. Plans to leave, throw the keys to the little C's, pull up the truck front and roll up the next blade so we can see. On the way, Telly, go fill my belly. He was pretty fat, guys, just so you know, so he wants to fill his belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grapes. Conversate for a few, because in a few we gonna do what we need to do. Ain't that right, boo? And I need somebody to say true, but you guys can't say that right now in a girl voice. This is boy state, so no girls. That's good. Forget the telly, we just got the crib, and watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke, blank, while you blank. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player.
A point of correction, the subpoena was actually marked as not served. Continue.
Sorry?
The subpoena was actually marked by the Sergeant of Arms of the House, I think accidentally, but it was marked not served. Continue.
So our fine.
Continue.
Sorry, man. Tell him, yeah, as soon as possible. Woo! I love it when you call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air if you're a true player.
No one grabs the subpoena and jump it.
You can keep the door closed. You don't have to open
Well,
it.
I'm not
Yeah.
opening this any longer.
You know, because I honestly, I know the house hates us, but this is great.
You know, it's like in the house. It's just supposed to.
If you got something that's been banned by the amendment that I passed recently on your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Because I see some ladies tonight who should be having my baby. Actually, I don't see any because you guys are all guys and I'm not really sure. How you living, Biggie Smalls? In a mansion in Benzes. Giving ends to my friends and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, blank $1 and a dream. Still tote gets strapped with infrared beams. Chopping blank, smoking blank, money, whoa, and clothes, all a senator knows. I guess you got your imagination can fill out what money, blank, and clothes, all a senator knows is implying. A foolish pleasure. Don't open the door. A foolish pleasure, whatever. I had to find the buried treasure, so grams I had to measure. However, living better, Gucci sweater, drop top, BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend. Honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends. And we can be friends.
Hey, I just want to know what time lunch is.
We can do this every weekend. Is that I with you?
What's up, guys?
I love it when you call me Big Papa. Honestly.
I moved to Jordan.
And I love it when,
Big Papa.
and I really do. And I love it when you call me Big Papa very much because I'm strongly against welfare and I am not going to stop until this bill is killed. Which may go to the end of the session and that's okay. Because I have family, I have friends, and the city I come from, and I actually mean this, they all depend on this system, and unfortunately, they weren't given the opportunities that some of us are given to be here, and I sincerely mean this. So we're all blessed to be here, as a matter of fact, and one day this welfare issue won't be an issue anymore. Nobody will need it. But until then, I'll keep fighting for it, and until then, I'll fight for all those policies needed. And I strongly mean that. So you guys can give me a round of applause. To get blank, get money, playing blank like dummies. If you got something that I banned about 2 hours ago in your waist, please don't use it. Because I see some ladies tonight and some guys tonight who should, never mind. Check it out. My full Senate swag for that bill. Oh, Puff Daddy, Biggie Smalls, Junior MAFIA, represent baby. Thank you very much. I'm not done. I'm gonna get back to the blowing money fast because we had that issue last year, and I think Rick Ross can really give us some advice.
Really educated.
30 minutes. Rick Ross actually is notorious for being a Harvard alumnus. He also attended the University of Michigan to study being a... Vibe into the music. This is how we do it all night. breezing down the freeway, just me and my baby and our ride. Just me and my boss, no worries. Listening to the ASMR music. When I've come back for you, I just needed time to do what I had to. I can't let it go. I will never know. But here goes nothing. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Now I'm actually doing the beat because I actually know this song. Automatic weapons on the floor, but who can you call? See, Rick Ross obtained the automatic weapons illegally because he can only have up to 30 rounds in the magazine now. He has to have a license for all these weapons, so I guarantee he has it. And he has to take licensing weapons, which I can also assure you did not take. But who can you call? Seriously. My down, excuse me, blank, wrong door. Senator Davis, one live by the code, put this music blank aside, get it in on the road. A lot of quiet time, pink bottles of rosé, exotic red bottoms, he's referring to the Christian Louboutins, who are like really expensive and really overpriced. Whole body glittered in gold, don't know what he's implying there. Fully fundamentals and fully in a rental. I love, swallows, what's up? Now triple money up. Oh, my computer died, but it's okay. I have lyrics on my phone. I already looked it up.
Oh my god. Keep talking.
Yeah, check it.
Check them. Just repeat words.
Talk about the DV.
Sorry?
The DV.
The DV.
Right.
Oh yeah, we can talk about the DV for a little bit actually. I believe that our Sergeant at Arms, who I hired as your majority leader a few days ago, and I'd also like to thank my party for electing me to this position. It actually means a lot. And it really does, because I actually learned a lot in the last few days. But to get back to the DV, the House passed a bill in regards to hindering his ability, my Sergeant at Arms, the man who's protected me against the House, and he cannot wear a DV anymore. I don't know if that's, well, I know that's not an infringement of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, I will. Thank you very much, Ryan Potter. You're doing great this week also. It's not an infringement against the second, not the third, because the third is quartering soldiers, and we haven't quartered soldiers in over 200 years. That should not be in the Constitution. Not the fourth, because the right to privacy is just the right to laugh at its citizens, basically. The fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, our judicial processes are quite straightforward and actually quite uncorrupt. There aren't any lobbyists in the Supreme Court that are affected, to say the least. We have our 9th, we have our 10th, we have our 11th, we have our historic 12th, 13th, 14th. I like to touch up on the 13th especially. The 13th, without the 13th, many of us, including myself as a Lebanese American, maybe I would have been discriminated against when my family came to America. Who knows? I'm being serious right now. Many of us whose families came 50, 60, 70 years ago, and not 100 and 200 years ago, maybe we would have been discriminated against too. But God bless our system, God bless our freedoms in the First Amendment. And back to the First Amendment, I strongly believe that the House bill that was passed by the House in regards to restricting him from wearing his DV is absolutely unconstitutional, because that is an infringement of his rights to express himself. Does anybody second that?
I second that!
Sorry? Indecent exposure.
I think the right to express yourself is indecent.
It is. It's the right to express himself. Look at him. Calling decorum. How much time left until dinner? 25 minutes. And you know what? I cannot wait till I eat dinner. Because retreat. Great. And I'd also like to thank anybody here and all of you I'd like to thank anybody here who will be participating in the military in 2 or 3 years. Seriously, that is a big sacrifice. That is scary. I'd never do it. I can honestly admit I'm too scared. I'm not brave enough. But God bless those in every country in the world. God bless those who have fought for the last 250 years. And God bless anybody in here who's planning on serving their country in that manner. Well done to you. You may applaud.
I like your filibuster.
Thank you.
Keep going.
And I'd just like to say that this filibuster I've been waiting for, because I've been waiting for a topic to filibuster, and thank you for giving it to me. Because this welfare program means so much to me. Because my grandparents, when they moved to the United States, about 40, 50 years ago, and you may say, oh, look at this Middle Eastern terrorist. I'm not saying all of you will say that. I'm not saying one of you will say that, but I'm sure somebody will say that. Turkey, you can have a seat in the gallery. But the purpose here is that this welfare system has helped so many of our families, and I sincerely commend it. Fernando Rojo, I know you're getting a headache
I asked
now.
you to address me always.
Sorry? Oh, sorry, Mr. President. Excuse me. I'd like to now read something that came to my attention. There happens to be a traitor in Boise State. In Boise State, it is fairly reasonable to assume that any elected official into the Boise State legislature or any, excuse me, not legislature. You know, for the last week I've had that problem calling it legislature, really it's legislature. Or any position of that matter will be highly devoted to their cause. Well, we thought wrong.
Hope you're proud of yourself, Mr. T.
Thank you very much for killing all of our. These actions, along with not performing his senatorial duties to the best of his ability, Mahmoud Saleh has proven to show little interest in his work ethic towards the Senate and Boise State. Phrases
6 is not legal.
such as
Two-thirds of the quorum.
That is
Please
not.
sit, please sit.
That is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Eight.
Please sit, please
How
sit.
many-
Please
how
sit.
many
We'll
are
see. Sit down.
has
All
to be,
opposed, please rise.
has to be 8 over 15. 8 over 15 is not 66.
No, because our quorum wasn't a full
You
15.
sit down. All. You continue.
yeah.
All abstained.
Phrases such as that are not limited to
Who
the
abstained?
Senate sucks.
3.
I hate the Senate.
It's 4 out
Should have been a dog.
of 4.
And Jackson City sucks.
That's 12.
2/3 majority, so you are actually fine.
Wait, I was saying.
You already abstained. Never mind. Never mind. It is actually the majority.
Go. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.
13.
Several eyewitnesses have confirmed the findings within the Senate's notebook. Immediate termination of Mahmoud Saleh's position and exile from Jackson City has been demanded by the citizens of Boise State. Some radicals have been proposed to send the accused to a facility of Guantanamo Bay, which Obama promised he'd close 6 years ago, but did not close. Even though I love Obama so much, he's my most favorite person in the world. I actually met him twice in 2008 and 2012. God bless that man as well. Mahmoud Saleh should serve as a reminder to all citizens that we should actually think about those who we elect into office and not think illogically and vote for
Point of order, you must
irresponsible
address the
candidates
president.
such as Mahmoud Saleh.
Let's address you.
Sorry, my apologies. Sorry, excuse me. I can read that again. Nobody got that.
I understand.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna keep reading it until I. Oh, by the way, this is the guy we met yesterday in my city. He's a Republican candidate for the 90th district for state reps. If anybody's in the 90th district, although I'm not a Republican, I think this guy's a great candidate. His name is Mark Potts for state rep of the 90th district in Michigan. He's great. Yeah, state rep. It said that. His page reads, Quorum. His page reads, hello, I'm Mark Potts. Growing up in our community and raising my family here, I value the good people and quality resources it offers.
Blocking you on Twitter.
I ask you to join me in working to
That
preserve
worked really hard on
what we hold dear
I
and
motion for
realizing its
closure.
full
I
potential.
second that motion.
I believe leadership that focuses on
All in favor of closure,
core
please
values will help our community and Michigan grow even stronger. Please join me. Mark grew up in Midland, delivering newspapers and attending
All
Midland public
opposed.
schools.
That's 9, by the way. All opposed.
You guys not abstain, that's such a dick move.
Watch your mouth, man.
That's too hard.
I would like
One
to
speaker.
refer you back to the rat
Have some
next to your
respect,
red.
seriously. I'm not swearing. You're swearing. You just said the D word.
You worked for hours on that bill and you...
Hey, one speaker is
For hours on what bill?
No, was it?
One abstain, all abstained.
So let's look them up.
Mark
All
went on to
abstained,
graduate
closure.
from the University of
Did you
Michigan
abstain,
Thomas
Mark?
Absolute Law School, cum laude.
Abstained.
Mark currently is the assistant dean of the
Whoa.
of
I would
business
say yes.
and
Are those all the bills that we need to review?
Saginaw
Yes.
Valley State University.
We have 20 minutes.
He is a returned
He's filibustering
East
one
North
bit.
licensed attorney and published author. Mark and his wife Ashley have a
Okay, I motion for closure.
They
I
reside-
second that motion.
All stand for
Vote.
closure.
I'd just like to say that welfare programs should not be cut. Thank you very much, everybody. You've been a great audience.
40 minutes.
40 minutes! 40.
Do we have another speaker? Yes.
I move this bill to question.
I'm on a filibuster.
I would like to discuss.
Can I have the official time for the filibuster?
All right. All in
40
favor
minutes.
of moving this debate to question, please rise.
I didn't even believe to debate the bill. We just started.
Yeah, debate the bill.
Everyone stop talking and one person speak at once. You've not been recognized. Everyone being a tester
Set up in the seats so we can actually tell who the senators are.
You're gonna be sitting down there and you're standing. That's your job. All in favor of moving this bill to question, stand now.
Which bill?
The one we're the
All
welfare.
favor.
Yeah, we're discussing for now. Okay, the bill is not gonna be put to question. Continue with another speaker.
Table it.
What? Yeah.
I move that we table it.
I will this bill later.
That requires a vote.
Alright, sorry. All in favor of tabling this bill, please rise.
Sure, whatever.
Table it.
I don't know.
You don't have time, it's not tables.
Five.
Tables. No, I'm not voting.
7, 8, 9, the bill's tabled.
Thank you.
Okay, we have another.
Filibuster 40
I'll
minutes.
start the question.
40 minutes.
42, was that passed?
So it doesn't pass.
Yes.
Yes, passed. Where's the House person who wants it?
Good, it was passed. I'll my bill.
I signed that, so you guys should have it. I have a new bill to introduce from.
Majority leader.
Okay, it's done.
I've asked for a long
You
time.
have
What do you guys need?
I've subpoenaed you,
Oh, let's go.
what, 10,